Oh, suspending. Okay, all right. Kevin, go ahead and let the BL know.
Yep, just did.
Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Travel Council. Um, with me, your special guest, she Dolores. Obviously, it's a bit. Um, we explain more later. But Connie, talk me through it. You just had a very chaotic tether twist, and now
Oh,
you're here at Tribal Council on a whole new tribe. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling beat up. This challenge tonight was terrible, you guys. You are terrible, terrible people. I'm just kidding. But that was a bad challenge for me anyway. I wasn't expecting to do that. I'm good at word searches, but not at whatever that Cyro whatever thing is. I've never even heard of it. But I'm feeling good about our tribe. I think we have a great bunch of people, and the twist was good. It brought me closer to my fellow tribe mate, and you got to quit laughing, Jay. No, I'm
No,
just
I'm
kidding.
not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Busy talking. No.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's been an eventful couple of days, that's for certain. You guys have definitely kept us on our toes, and I'm meeting a whole bunch of wonderful people, so good thing. But that challenge was rough.
So Ian, let's talk about it. We kind of go right into vote. A lot of times you do get 24 hours for swaps. You guys are like a 24-hour day off, like basically, but this time you went right into it. Do you think that kind of changes things a lot more?
I mean, this felt very accelerated. I think a lot of us were tired after yesterday, so probably skipped a lot of the formalities, which led to trying to catch up on all that stuff today. Then we have a challenge, and oh hey, challenge just ended. Oh, by the way, your travel's in 20 minutes, right? So I think there was a whole lot of uncertainty coming into this tribal, just because it's like, oh hey, I'm Ian. Who are we gonna vote for? You just kind of had to play at a very very fast pace in the last 20 minutes. So yeah, I think I would have appreciated a little bit more time, but we also knew what to expect. So
So Molly, walk me through that. As somebody who basically was um awake for all that awake-a-thon, do you agree with that kind of comments everyone saying that it's like we're all kind of sleep deprived, we've kind of caught up, but it could take a while to catch up from all that. And do you think it's kind of people are just kind of looking like, what can we do? Let's just get through this vote.
Um, yeah, I agree with definitely being sleep deprived. And it was a little speedy, but that's the game. I knew y'all were gonna throw nonsense at us left and right, so can't be too surprised. Yeah, that was a tough challenge. It was really close. So I'm really proud of all of us. But yeah, I forget a lot of what you asked me, but yes, I agree.
You answered perfectly.
Yeah.
Um, so Beth, with this being kind of your first, obviously we're talking about the first travel new tribe, but if you're looking at it, this is kind of could be a little weird because there is 5 original Taylor on this tribe. So do you think that the votes necessarily stand that way, or do you think that Tether Twist may have helped to build relationships between people?
I mean, I agree with that because me and Travis had the whole weekend to get to know each other. We also spoke with Ian a lot over the weekend, and Connie seems pretty great. So it is a bit. We do have the majority from the Taylor tribe, but that doesn't mean that that's where the votes are going.
All right. Andy, and so she brings up a good point. That doesn't mean the votes know where we know where the vote's going. Survivor is very unpredictable. Do you think it'll be quite unpredictable here? It's not as clear cut as it seems.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of relationships that have been built, especially through the tether twist, and so I don't think that you could really call anything predictable in this game. I mean, if you keep throwing crazy twists at us, that continue to make it even more unpredictable. But yeah, I don't think there's ever anything that is easy or cut and dry. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm not going to call anything predictable.
Um, so Travis, I'm over to you with that. Do you agree that we've thrown a lot of twists at you? Nothing is predictable here.
Tonight's pretty predictable, Jay. I'm going home. So, it's I'm just honestly like we could if we could just skip like I know we're not going to, but like and just go straight to the vote. It's like fine. But yeah, I'm the vote tonight. I knew I was going to be the vote if we lost. And then I appreciate everyone trying to make me feel comfortable and be like, well, it's between you and this person. It's like I may be young, but I'm not dumb. I see right through it. I know what's going on here. So yeah, we don't have to sugarcoat things for Travis. I'm a big boy, so I can take it. Um, so that's where the vote's going toward tonight, Jay. Um, I think it's going to be a very predictable, boring tribal. Um, I don't think it's anything like I don't think this is a big move at all. If anything, I think it's sort of easy way out. But I mean, I guess if that's how people want to play, that's fine. Maybe it's too early to make a bigger move. But just for the viewers at home and for Prod, the vote is Travis. So yeah.
I'm so sad. Travis kind of throws it out there. He thinks he's a vote, but is it ever that clear cut until I read out that last vote? Or do you think we see blindsides happen time and time again over in Survivor?
I mean, back to like this question, because you kind of asked me a question like this last season about like who stays on top and will there ever be someone fully in control? Will someone ever be fully comfortable? No, someone should never feel fully comfortable in this game. Like that's just how the game of Survivor works. We could sit here and say, oh, it's me tonight, it's me tonight, oh, it's you tonight, it's you tonight. But no one fully knows how someone's brain is processing the tribal council. They could sit here and be like, okay, tonight I vote this way, but next tribal, if we go, I'm thinking blah, blah, XYZ, drawn on the whiteboard. Or it could be the complete opposite where they say, okay, I'm going to do XYZ tonight so that it leads to that, okay, just one person at the next tribal council. I don't think anything ever in this game, especially with the twist that you've been throwing at us, should ever be so straightforward in this game.
So Frank, let's see how this goes. But with your I saw your message and the thing. But let's talk about that. Do you think because Seb says nothing should be straightforward, do you think that means there's a lot of different ways the vote can go because there's so many different factors that factor in?
Well, there's 9 people here, so there could be endless amount of possibilities here. Um, I understand where Travis is feeling the way he feels, but he says if he's the safe move, who's the big move? I'm just curious on what Travis's big move is because he didn't come to me about a move. So I'm just curious on what the big move would be.
Certainly last but not least, Christopher. If you look at it, we're at final 18, but we've had, this will be correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, the 9th person voted out. Has there been talks that maybe 10th? 10th. So even more important point, have there been talks of because we started with such a big cast, maybe we'll see some early merge, maybe only in these tries for 2 rounds, 3, who knows? Has there been any talks of what could happen?
Basically, 27 people started this game. We're down to the top 18. And basically, this top 18 in particular, this is like day one again, where you're in a new tribe, of course. I'm not sure if I'm answering your question correctly anyway. But basically, we don't know what to encounter this season. Because there was such a large number at the beginning of the game, we're down to the final 18. There could be another swap. There could be an early merge. There could be birds. Can you be quiet? I'm at tribal. There could be. Sorry about that. The birds are annoying me. basically we could have an early merge. We could have a demerge. We could even swap into 3 tribes again. We can never predict the unpredictable that is this game, ever.
Fair points. Very good. But with that being said, unless anybody has anything else they'd like to add or pre-vote advantage to play, now would be your time to do so. All right, go ahead and submit your votes to your confessional. I'll be back when I have them.
Brought to you by Sheet Dolores. Wherever sheets are sold.
Yeah. These birds are starting to annoy me now. They're getting in the way of my tribal council here. We can't hear you, Seb.
Can y'all hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. So, as we all know, birds in the United States are not real. They're fake and government made to spy on us. Are the birds in Australia the same way, or are they just annoying?
Some birds in particular are annoying. So, to say the least, there is one particular bird that ever since it attacked me that one day, I actually have a fear of birds. And so anytime I see one, like either in public or even outside of its cage or anywhere else, I start running, and I actually start bawling my eyes out because of that one moment. So yeah, I never trust birds. The only bird I can really trust is, well, there's a few birds. One, the kookaburra. That's an easy bird. Two, big bird. Big Bird is a huge one you could trust, because it's a Muppet. And 3, I don't know, Tweety Bird, because it's small and harmless.
I would ask Sylvester Cat if Tweety Bird is that harmless, but I like that answer. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Do they talk about like the time that Australia like waged war on emus a lot over there?
What was that? Sorry?
The emu war. You guys learned about the emu war?
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you now, when I got learned about that in history, I thought to myself, is this a real thing?
Mm. Oh, it's real. It was a
Ian, why do you know that?
So basically, like emus were like messing up a bunch of farmers' crops, and the farmers were like, "Hey, Australian government, help us!" So they sent like the military in to like kill the emus, and like the emus like fought back and like did fairly well.
That is true. That is true.
So the emus didn't win though?
I think it was a draw.
Okay.
Well, I saw a fight between a person who's writing stuff in pen, and then a person who's writing things in pencil. Apparently, that was a draw as well. But no. That was terrible. I know.
That was extremely lame.
That was just like a piece of paper. It was terrible.
Well, I taught Ian a little pun. Ian, do you want to share?
Yeah, it was good. We were talking about the puzzles, and he's like, "Oh, I've gotten fairly good at the Tower of Hanoi. It no longer Hanois me." Oh fuck! The draw one that really got me. I was on mute, but that was fucking funny.
You had a sip of your coffee, and I told you that joke.
Yeah, it came out my nose.
Oh, I love my job. I love my job.
We didn't get the results for the challenge, though, did we?
Well, I think we just got the time.
Yeah, we got told who won, but
just the time. But yeah, okay. I didn't think I seen it. I was looking on all the chats and
It
couldn't
would
find
also
it.
take 3 hours if we were to do that.
Oh, yeah, I imagine.
With
'Cause
that
we-
being said,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
go ahead, Kevin.
Jay's back.
Oh, I was just gonna say when we do the time, it's overall. We don't like score you. We don't time you individually for the puzzles, so that's why we can't really do that.
With
Okay,
that being
that's
said,
good.
though, I do have the votes. At this time, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol or any other post-vote advantage play, now would be your time to do so. All right, before we get to the votes, Ian has something to share.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday, and they said, "Oh, this disadvantage is so good, we got to bring it back another day." So I had the honor of searching the grid and finding the. I have to vote in front of you all right now. Advantage, disadvantage. So my vote tonight, unfortunately, is going to be for Travis.
All right, so we're starting with one vote for Travis. I will read the votes. So, first vote is for Travis, obviously. Second vote, Travis. That is 2 votes, Travis. Next vote, Connie. That is 2 votes, Travis, 1 vote, Connie. Next vote, Travis. That is 3 votes, Travis, 1 vote, Connie. Next vote, Christopher. That is 3 votes, Connie, 1 vote, Christopher. 3 votes, Travis, 1 vote, Connie, 1 vote, Christopher. Next vote, Christopher. That is 3 votes, Travis, 2 votes, Christopher, 1 vote, Connie. Next vote, Christopher. That is 4 votes, Christopher, 3 votes, Connie, 1 vote, or 1 vote, Connie, 3 votes, Travis. Next vote, Christopher. That's 5 votes, Christopher, 3 votes, Travis, 1 vote, Connie. Next vote, and the 10th person out of Survivor Game Cheaters, Catch Me If You Can, is Christopher. Christopher, that is enough tonight. You have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Holy shit. That was something. I'm shocked. I'm dead set shocked. Wow.
I never heard that name. It was a pleasure playing with you, Chris. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck. That hurts. That hurts, guys. Quite a bit.
Christopher, as you know, you're such a staple here at Radical, and we do love you very much. It was such an honor to have you come back to play this season, and we highly appreciate you playing.
Thank you for playing, Christopher. Always a pleasure.
God bless. Love you all.
Love you, Chris.
And that sucks. My thoughts and prayers are with y'all. Kick ass, all right? Do that for me.
Connie, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Connie, you didn't hear Christopher's name at all tonight?
Not at all. I heard
Well,
mine and yours.
I just want to let you know I only put your name down because I heard yours. So whoever you are trusting or whatever, obviously you can't trust them because they didn't even clue you in on the vote. Same thing with me. I mean, I wasn't working with anyone here because quite frankly I don't trust anybody here. But yeah, but I just want to let you know that's the only reason I wrote your name down because I thought it was you or I. So
Well,
Travis, I
for
think you
being
kind of
sweet
get
like
where
that.
I'm at right now too, right?
and then yeah, I mean that's all I really have to say. So and also Connie, I'm just gonna put out in the open before people say I've heard from multiple people that you have an idol. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's also going around too. So I don't know
Oh,
if that's
really?
true or not. I don't know if that's true or not, girl. But whoever you told everybody. So
Oh, okay. That's good information. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I just
Yeah.
wanted to
I
put all that out
appreciate
there
the
for you.
openness.
Yeah,
Thank
of course.
Well,
We
anyway,
do need to wrap this up.
I'm trying to close up live, so that's why you saw me like. All right, congratulations on 17. You have a live challenge on Zoom tomorrow night. There's no supplies required, but pen and paper may be useful. That's all I'll say.
Tomorrow night. Okay.